Hey guys, it's Alyssa Marie, your intuitive reader, and welcome to your week ahead, tarot reading. So, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, the link to my Etsy is down below, where I have a variety of personal readings and also a recent oracle deck for sale. If you guys are interested in exclusive content, giveaways, early access, things like that, the link to my Patreon is also down below, the link to my merch, and all my other social media. So let's go ahead and get started. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video. If not, go ahead and find your timestamp below. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, you chose the Gilded Tarot. We're going to look at your week ahead. We're going to see what comes out for you. So for pile 1, for their week ahead, what is coming out? All right, we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so automatically, you know, I see that you guys this week ahead, you might be dealing with a little bit of grief. You might be dealing with some upset, some heartbreak. We're going to see exactly where that comes from. But I do feel, you know, with 5 of Cups, a sense of sadness. But don't worry, that doesn't mean, you know, it's your whole week. This is just an energy during your week. Let's see what else comes up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 cards, and then we're going to have 3 cards clarifying. So another card, please. I can shuffle on camera for you guys. Another card for pile 1, please. Another card for pile 1 for their week ahead. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm going to only take one of those cards because there were several that came out, but this one was on top. The 3 of Swords. Okay. So there is obviously some sort of upset, especially looks like when it comes to heartbreak already. We will see exactly, but you guys, like, I'm so sorry that you're going through this, but know that most likely it is temporary. When we have the 3 of Swords, you know, heartbreak, people automatically think heartbreak refers to romance or like unrequited love, or you're fighting with your significant other. It can mean that, right? But heartbreak can be a lot of things. Your heart can be broken because, you know, you're going through a depressive episode and you're not doing what you usually do. Your heart can be broken because of a friend. Your heart can be broken because you lost a job, right? You know, so keep that in mind. Next, okay, next out the gate, we have the Devil. Okay. The Devil, that was weird. The Devil is about being bound, is about being chained. So I do feel for you guys in the week ahead, there is going to be a sense of feeling stuck, feeling chained in, locked in to a circumstance. We're going to see, you know, if this is regarding another person, what this is regarding, we're going to clarify. So let me make sure this is a little more straight for you guys. All right, so 5 of Cups. Clarifying the 5 of Cups. Wow. I am dropping cards all over today. Clarifying the 5 of Cups, please, for pile number 1. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, it is what I thought. We have the Lovers. So keep in mind the Lovers, a lot of times, you know, obviously this is looks like a romantic type connection, a sexual connection. It does not have to be, okay? The Lovers can be any type of connection, a strong connection. So it can be a connection with a friend as well. But I definitely see some sadness and some upset regarding a person in your life. Either that be a friend or a lover, circumstance. That is why you're upset. Now, this doesn't mean that this is going to happen this week. For instance, you could be with, move this back a bit so you can see the bottom of that card. You could be with somebody now, right? You could be with a partner now or a new friend now. And for some reason, the energies and the sadness of your ex-partner, ex-friend come up and cause these emotions, okay? I feel for some of you, actually, I feel for a lot of you that is the case. For some of you, this is going to be a week in which your relationship with another person, like I said, either friend or lover, is going to be highlighted, and you're going to see that it is no longer of service to you. You are going to see that by staying in the relationship, you are chaining yourself to toxicity. And that's not saying the other person is the toxic one. Most likely you both are toxic and the relationship is just not meant to be right now. That is actually for a small percentage of you, but for some of you. For the vast majority of you, this is about an ex. This is about an ex-lover or an ex-friend. And what they did to you, I feel that they did it in the past. Now, the past can mean yesterday. The past can mean years ago, right? It's different for everybody. But I feel that it has already happened. We're going to get more information. But I feel that that has already happened. And this week, those emotions are being highlighted. But with the devil coming through, the devil is telling you that this was not, again, like I was saying, not a good relationship, toxic relationship, not something you should hold on to, something that you let go of or they let go of. It was meant to be let go. It was done. The connection is over with for now. That doesn't mean that you guys might not reconnect, but at this time, the connection that you had with this particular person was not serving you, nor was it serving them, and it was just chaining you down, tying you down. If in the future your souls evolve into a space in which, or I should say, into a certain vibration in which you guys would be able to jive, in which you guys would be able to connect in a healthy way, then if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But right now, if you're still thinking of that person, which by the way is totally fine, but if you're still thinking of them and you're upset about it, you have all reason to be upset about it, okay? Even if they were toxic, right? You still have all the reason in the world to feel sad. So feel that sadness, but understand that they are no longer right for you and to focus your energy on now, okay? So those are two circumstances for pile number one. Let's see what else comes up. Clarifying the Three of Swords. So we did get the Lovers for Five of Cups. Let's see what exactly went on here. Okay, pile one, clarifying the Three of Swords. Okay, yep. We have the Page of Swords, okay? So in tarot, when we have the Knight, when we have any like Page, King, Queen, when we're talking about love in particular, and people, this is very indicative of a person. So we have a Page of Swords. Okay, this is really coming together. This person, whether it be now or before, like I said, for the majority it's before, this person was a page and is a page. A page is somebody who's young, and it can mean physically, but for me, it means mentally. Learning, but also naive, also immature. And with the Page of Swords, I feel that they were unable to communicate to you on a level in which you guys could make the connection work. Maybe they ghosted you, maybe they just, stopped talking to you. There was but somehow with the Page of Swords, I just feel that it caused you heartbreak because of their immaturity when it came to communication, when it came to being clear communication. Maybe they communicated with you, but it was never clear what they wanted. It was never clear what they needed, what you needed, and they had troubles with that. But for some of you as well, this could be an air sign. This could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, okay? So, yeah, I feel like it's another person for sure with that page coming through. But know that page energy, when it comes to heartbreak, has to do with naivete, and immaturity. Sometimes not because they plan to do so, but because they It's just how evolved they are. And okay, clarifying the devil, we have, yes, that is a good ending. Okay, this is good. You have the Tower in reverse, clarifying the devil, okay? With the Tower in reverse, the Tower upright is all about things coming crashing down. And I feel for the majority of you, there has been a lot crashing down regarding love in the past or regarding relationships. Could be in other aspects of your life too. But for this week in particular, pile number 1, you have the Tower in reverse. When you accept the devil, when you accept the archetype of the devil in the tarot, when you accept the archetype of the devil in the tarot, when you accept that this thing is no longer serving you and that it is chaining you down, you are going to have the Tower in reverse. Things are not going to be coming crashing down any longer. They're going to be building up, right? This guy, he's going upward. You're going to be going upward. You're going to be building. Things have been knocked down to their foundational levels, but this week in particular, you're going to go through these energies. But then by the end of the week, you are going to come out with the Tower in reverse. You are going to not be dealing with the falling and crashing down. You are going to be dealing with laying, brick by brick, new layers for yourself. I feel a lot has to do with self this week. Take a lot of time to do self-care. Take a lot of time to journal, to meditate, and to really try to let go of this particular person. If this is not a person, this could also be I want to say really quickly, this is for a small percentage of you. It could be a part of you, right? With the Page of Swords, with the heartbreak, maybe you have not been clear in your connections with communication. You weren't concise with what you wanted, and you need to let go of that. But that's for a small percentage. So I hope that this helped. Know that this week ahead is going to be some dramatic energies, but you are going to have that Tower upright. In reverse. You guys are going to be building new. It's going to be a beautiful week. It's going to be an intense week. The energies are intense, but I want you guys to flow with it. I want you to go with it. I want you to ride it like a wave, and I want you guys to begin building back that beautiful tower. Okay? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. All right, so if you guys chose pile number 2 with the Rider-Waite, this is your week ahead. Let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, pile number 2. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys, I must say, this happened last week too. We have the 3 of Swords. Heartbreak, okay? So don't get scared. We're going to see what that heartbreak's about, but I do see some sadness for this week ahead. I do see some feeling sad, mental sadness for the week ahead regarding something, and we're going to see what that is. So first we're going to draw 3 cards, and then we're going to clarify them. So what else do we have, Spirit? What else do we have for pile number 2? What else wants to come through? What other energies want to come through for pile number 2 for the week ahead? All right, we are going to pull a card. We have, we have the 4 of Swords. Good. Pile number 1's was quite intense, and it started with like 3 of Swords and 5 of Cups. So this is a little refreshing in terms of energies, okay? Not as heavy as a reading. We have the 3 of Swords, but then we have the 4 of Swords directly after it, meaning that this week, maybe towards the beginning of the week, you're going to be feeling sad about something, heartbreak about something. But with the 4 of Swords, you're going to come into a time of rest this week. A time of, and this isn't just like physical rest. Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys. All right. You guys are like very much so into relationships right now, which is very interesting. We have the 2 of Cups coming through. Now, this is actually really beautiful. We're going to get more information. We're going to clarify. But from what I can see already, okay, it's actually very similar to pile number 1. I don't feel like you guys are so stuck in that energy though. Like pile number 1, they were very stuck in the heartbreak. You guys, I feel like there is still lingering heartbreak about something. Could be about career, and we're going to see exactly what it's about. I do probably feel like it's about a connection, but we will see in a second. But you are moving this week from this upset to this rest, this mental rest. This is not like physical, like it shows here that he's like lying down. This is more like mental rest, like a big a sigh, like relief. Moving into that, and then moving into 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups to me is like soul level, beautiful emotional connection with a friend, with a lover, with somebody else. Mainly it's usually romantic. It doesn't have to be. So we'll see if it's romantic or not. But I feel that you're actually going to feel a sense of relief and a sense of rest from this heartbreak, moving into the 2 of Cups with this new person. There's going to be a new person, I feel, or somebody that you've just met. So it's not somebody from the past. It would be somebody new that's going to offer you their cup, and your cups are going to combine to make a wonderful cup. So we're going to see exactly. So let's clarify the 3 of Swords, but that's beautiful, relaxing energy, I feel, which is what you guys need, I feel. All right, clarifying the 3 of Swords for pile number 2, please. Whoa, that just went out. Okay. We have the Chariot. Okay. Yup. I see where that went. I see where that went. Let's get the other cards though first. So the 4 of Swords, clarifying the 4 of Swords, please. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. Yep. Oh my gosh, this is very similar to pile number 1's. Very similar. All right. And then clarifying the 2 of Cups. Whoa. That just flew out. Beautiful. The 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay. This reading is really, really positive for the most part. So let me give you the story here. I feel that in the past, I know this is about this week, but we have to remember that a lot of now moments, while the past is history, it still affects what's happening now. So, and because, well, I mean, technically the time isn't affecting it, but we're affecting it because we're still living in the past, and then it affects our weeks. So whenever I do these week ahead readings, a lot of times you're going to hear stuff about your past because you yourself watching this are still holding on to past things, which is normal. So we have the Chariot clarifying the 3 of Swords. The Chariot is about going full force ahead. It's about taking the reins in your life, and it's about overcoming obstacles and going for it. Just freaking going for it. So you guys, this week, you are becoming that Chariot. You are taking the reins of your life, and you are saying, goodbye, heartbreak. I am done with you. I have no need for you anymore, and I am going and getting what I want in life, okay? You are overcoming the heartbreak. You are looking at it, you are analyzing it, and you are realizing why it is no longer serving you to be in the energy of the 3 of Swords, and you are overcoming it. Beautiful. Now, with the 4 of Swords, clarifying the 4 of Swords, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, may I say, is about, to me anyway, and to certain readers, one of the interpretations is communication, okay? It can also be, intuition. It can also be dreams, things like that. But in this case, I feel like the Page of Cups is going to be a person, right? And the Page of Cups might be a water sign. So they could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Don't have to be. But as you can see with this page, they're offering a cup. They're coming forward with an offer to you, okay? I do feel like it is going to be through, it can be through text, it can be in person, but they're going to come up kind of with an offer. It might not seem like an offer at first, but they're going to come up and they're going to communicate with you. And this piece of communication is going to allow you to come into the 4 of Swords energy this week. So maybe you're wondering something about a certain person, they're going to come forward and they're going to say something. I do feel that it is positive, okay? I feel like it's not like they're coming forward and they're like, I'm not interested. They're coming forward and they're getting to know you, and it's positive communication. Then we have the Two of Cups, which this person is going to make you feel like the Two of Cups energy, which is beautiful this week. And that is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is like one of the most positive cards in the deck. The Ten of Pentacles is about really feeling stable, fulfilled, almost, luxurious. It can have to do with money, right? But in this circumstance, I do feel like it is just with your emotions again. You're going to feel almost like a family, I want to say, like almost like just really successful, really happy. And I think that this person is going to make you feel like a sense of like alive again. Kind of like alive. And you're going to go and you're going to do other things. So it's not like it's all about this person this week. It's also about you going after other goals you do have, whether that be, career goals, whether that be just personal spiritual growth goals. You guys are going to be going after it with the Chariot. You're going to be going full force ahead, and you're going to come out with positive outcomes, beautiful positive outcomes. So for this week, pile number 2, pay attention to a possible communication with somebody. This might not be who you think, okay? Keep that in mind. But somebody's going to communicate with you, and I feel that they're going to tell you something. And like I said, it might not just be like they full on say it. They might kind of like beat around the bush, because the page can be a little bit like immature and like kind of like scared and meek. That's how I see him. But there's going to be an offer of some sort, communication wise, and you are going to feel relieved about it. So maybe you're expecting it. You're going to come into the Two of Cups energy. You're going to be a beautiful connection starting with this person. And we're going to come into that Ten of Pentacles energy, which is just full-on success, leaving behind the Three of Swords. Very positive week for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Okay. All right, last but not least, we have pile number 3 with the beautiful influence of the Angels Tarot. So here we go. What is your week ahead going to look like? For pile number 3, we're going to pull 3 cards, and we're going to have another 3 cards clarifying those first 3 cards. Let's see what your messages are. Pile number 1, or excuse me, pile number 3. Okay, we got 2 cards coming out. First card, we have the King of Swords. Next card, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so with these could be people, right? We could have both sword energy. So both Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be people though, and we'll get to that. And then thirdly, we do have the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's clarify the King of Swords, please. Clarifying the King of Swords for pile number 3. Okay, we do have the Nine of Swords coming through. So there is some anxiety about something. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. Was I saying Knight before? That was clarifying the King. This is clarifying the Knight. The Seven of Wands, okay. And clarifying that Four of Cups in reverse. And then we will get your full message here. Clarifying the Four of Cups in reverse. Clarifying the Four of Cups in reverse for pile 3, please. Okay, we have the clarifying it. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, wow. Like, I'm just saying, all 3 piles have to do with relationships. I do feel that there is a lot of stuff regarding love right now. Love is in the air. I don't know if it's like the holidays or what, but people are like, you know, having awesome connections. And, you know, even if it's like platonic love, okay? Like just love for another person is like coming in strong. All right. So for you guys, pile number 3, I feel, okay, this 9 of Swords is about anxiety, right? I feel that you could be having anxiety about a King of Swords person. This could be, like I said, the air signs with the swords here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But this also could be you. This also could be you. So with the King of Swords is somebody who's like very clear with their thoughts, very clear with what they want in life. Can be kind of straightforward with it to people, but they're very clear, very mature in that sense. But when we have the 9 of Swords clarifying it, I feel like in that regard, maybe you are having anxious thoughts about getting what you want, about your thoughts. Maybe you're feeling anxious of your own thoughts. Like, you know, is this what I want in life? Is this person what I want in life? Are these goals, are they good for me? Those kind of things are coming through for you guys. So I do feel like the sense of anxiety has been going on for a while. And with the 9 of Swords, it can literally mean, you know, like staying awake at night, having nightmares, just being awake and being like, oh my gosh, you know, like as you can see, she's like wrapped up in her blanket, she's sleeping and she's thinking about, you know, I mean, this is kind of a grim depiction here, but look, we have, we have a sheep, and I've actually never really looked at this card this closely. We have a sheep, and they gave birth to a lamb which has died, and the sheep is very sad and bleeding about it. And the crows, or ravens, are probably crows, are coming down, you know, to see what's going on. There's a sense of loss, sense of death here, and she's thinking about this. So I feel like there is a sense of loss. There is a sense of something that has died, maybe, that is no longer serving you. That's the way I see it. A toxic person, a toxic pattern, a toxic behavior within yourself, within someone else. Could have to do with communication and clarity, because we have the King of Swords. But that is present this week. We also have the Knight of Swords with the 7 of Wands. So I do feel a sense of communication. I see you standing your ground, but I also see you being a bit guarded as well. So there could have been a past with people, like with love, or with friendships, in which you got hurt, and so now you're more guarded, and now you're more not wanting to allow things in, possibly again because of that anxiety. But we have this clarifying the Knight of Swords. So I do feel that this week, this could be a person again. I feel very heavy air sign energy. The Knight of Swords comes forward full force ahead, very quick, boom. So it kind of might catch you off guard, and you're gonna be like, whoa, what, huh? Someone might come out, and they might be like, they might message you per se, and they might be like, okay, I like you, or like, you're really pretty, you want to go on a date, and like, it's gonna come out of nowhere, and you're gonna be like, whoa, like, not that you're gonna not like it, but you're just gonna be like, I did not expect that. Or you're gonna be like, oh, I don't know if I want to go that route again with another person, because I'm still guarded and I'm scared of what might happen. That might happen for some of you. If this does not have to do with another person, it also could have to do with just you. Like, I feel like there's 2 sides of you. One is battling going forward. Like, one doesn't want to go forward. They're standing their ground. The other side of you wants to go forward. And so then you lie in bed at night and you're anxious, because you want to go out and get this person, get this thing, get this job, get whatever it is. But then the other half of you is like, I'm scared. Okay. I do feel that energy this week. So you might want to look at that. But then we have, this is really the beautiful part, okay? We have the Four of Cups in reverse. So the Four of Cups is really about boredom, emotionally, kind of just honestly feeling, sometimes it can be like not counting our blessings because we do have 3 cups upright and someone's offering a 4th and we're like, oh my God, yes. I feel it's that person again coming through for a lot of you. They're like, yo, I'm coming full force ahead with this cup. Please accept it. And you're like, no, I don't know. You're like, I don't know if I should. And I don't think it's because you don't like this person. I think it just has to do a lot with your own journey. With the Ace of Cups clarifying it though, again, Ace of Cups is all about beautiful connection, and Ace of Cups is usually, in my opinion, romantic in this deck because we have this beautiful heart and it just screams to me, new relationship. This is a new person. I feel like they're going to come through, and this week, they might not do that this week. They might not say like, I like you this week, but this energy is set. So I do feel like they're definitely going to come forward this week about something, and you're already going to feel guarded, and you're already going to say like, no, even though they're accepting this love, and like, that's up to you, right? That's your life. But maybe try to look at like not so much the negatives of what could happen and just experience the relationship, experience the life in the present moment, in the here now moment. And I think that'll make you a lot less anxious, and I think that'll make you a lot more happy, because if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, right? But I feel like you're feeling like, oh my God, I'm going to have all these wounds because of it, and it's going to be sad just like before, and I don't want to allow it. So allow it this week. If this is not romantic though, it could be a friend, could just be a meaningful connection in which somebody wants to get to know you more, but you're like, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to go through the pain again of getting to know someone and then them leaving me. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. But this week ahead, I do feel like you have, now that you know these are the energies for this week, you have the ability, right, to change that. You have the ability to let down your guard a bit. You have the ability to accept this cup. But because this is in reverse, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot that. This is not upright. This is in reverse. So I feel like you are accepting it this week. Sorry about that, guys. This would be you're not accepting it. I feel like that's you normally, but it's in reverse and you're gonna accept it. Wow, I don't know why I didn't read that correctly. But yes, I feel that at this present moment, it looks like you're going to accept it with this person. You're going to fight that anxiety, and you're gonna go and you're gonna take it, okay? And it's gonna end up being a beautiful connection. So pay attention to that this week, pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.